Ladies and gentlemen, greetings, welcome to another video. My name's Adam, this is AH on Two Wheels. Okay, so today we've got a few jobs on. I'm wanting to do a little job on the Harley, which is the main purpose of this one, and should have seen, or hopefully you've seen in my last video, I picked up a little commuter, a little 125, and I've just given that a good wash. That's drying, and I'm going to give it a dose of ACF 50, which is something I've not done, so I'm going to see how that goes, and then hopefully it'll protect it a bit, because you know, it's apparently these Chinese bikes are very, very prone to a bit of rusting. It's already got a little bit on it. So, I shall get on with the first job on the Harley. What I am intending on doing today is put in an external breather on the Sportster. So, the crankcases breathe through these two pieces here, and they're breathing out oil mist, but they're also breathing out oxygen depleted air, and that comes through here and into the air filter back into the engine. So you're putting air back in there that doesn't have a lot of oxygen in it, as far as I can understand. So you can breathe these out, either just a pipe and route it down, or a little filter, which is the route I'm going. So I'm going to strip all this down and show you how I'm going to do that. Right, so these are the parts I'm going to be using. These are just little M6 grease nipples, as we call them, and I've drilled the ball bearing out the end, taken the ball bearing and the spring out, so that gives me something I can thread in and attach my pipe to. A brass Y piece and a little filter. Right, it's the air filter off. I don't know how well you can see that. That's what's been getting in through these little breather holes. And these are the breather bolts, and it's these spacers here that I'm planning on drilling, tapping and putting grease nipples into, with the ball bearing drilled out, and then attach a hose to that, link the two together, and then put in a little filter down here. Now these I'm going to have to block. One idea is to use silicone or something like that, but I'm a bit concerned about it coming out, so what I might do, they're on a small angle, so I might just try and tap these and put little grub screws in with Loctite, and then hopefully they won't come out. If they do, of course that's bad, because they're going in there, and yeah, but fingers crossed. Right, so these are now drilled, tapped, grease nipples put in. Doesn't go all the way down, but there's nothing in there going to foul these, and there's plenty of slack, so there'll be the airflow around. Okay, you probably can't make that out, but the hole in there was spot on for an M4 tap. So they've been tapped. I've got some M4 little grub screw. You see that? So I'm going to put those in with some Loctite, and that should block those air channels up. Everything's been degreased, so it should get a good hold. Then I'm going to re-grease these O-rings, put the O-rings back in here, grease these up, the ones on the back, and put that bit back together. Had to use some hose clamps. Not so much for these, that was tight, I had to put those on with hot water, but for those ones, install. So, recap, these are now blocked, and it now vents through this spacer and down to there. Put the filter back in. There we go, back on. I think there's enough clearance, and if it does knock, it's actually just knocking on rubber, but I'll just have to see how that goes. Yeah. Right, well, thank you very much for watching if you've got this far. So that's the crankcase breather done, and I shall see how that works out, and I'll update you with any problems. So if it falls off or if the engine goes bang, but let's just not, let's not hope that way or think that way. Anyway, please consider hitting the subscribe button and the bell notification and liking this video, and I'll catch you next time. Thank you very much, and bye for now.